Hey friends, and welcome to another Pilates installment with me, Agatha. Today we're going to be keeping it very real by keeping it really functional. So Pilates, if you have any experience with it, you know that probably 90% of the class is spent on the mat. Well, guess what? We don't spend 90% of our lives lying down, so we need to make these exercises more functional. Stick with me and I'm going to show you how to strengthen those hip flexors, how to tighten your glute in a standing hip glute activation series. Grab your mats, come join me when you're ready. We're going to get started by turning onto your side, back up a little bit on your mat and have a little space in front of you. Let's start with a little centering and core activation. So just check first where the weight is between both feet, both legs, and then also across all points of your feet. What are your tendencies? Do you tend to turn the weight inwards on the outside of your feet, front, back, and just shift the weight forward, shift the weight back a little bit, side to side, and just get a sense of where it's all going, and then really try to find a point where you're really balanced across all points of your feet, and the weight is even between both of them as well. Okay, let's start by taking a nice deep breath in, fill the lungs, fill the ribs, and on your exhale, connect your pelvic floor, connect your abdominals, and connect your ribs. And again, inhale, exhale, connect. Just this feeling of lifting up, and again, inhale, and exhale, connecting everything. From your tailbone through to the top of your head, start to imagine that you're just opening up space between each one of your vertebrae and that your spine is just growing taller. And what will help is that pelvic floor and abdominal connection that you activate as you're lifting up and in. Just feel that everything is reaching up to the ceiling. And the opposition we're going to create is the fingertips reaching down to the mat. So it's always important to be active through to the fingertips as well. Okay, as you reach the fingertips down, feel how the shoulders connect in your back. And we're going to start by taking a step forward with the left foot. It's not a big step, it's as if you were walking. Okay, the first part of the exercise is just learning to shift the weight to the front, shift the weight to the back. Shift the weight to the front, the back heel lifts, shift the weight to the back, the front toes will lift. I'm just going to show you the front view of this. What you want to make sure that you are not doing is swaying your hips side to side. As I go back, shift my weight to the side and side. We want to stay as centered as possible. Second, don't dump your weight into your joints every time. The hip joint should not be sinking down. You want to have this feeling of that lift that we just worked on. Everything reaching up to the ceiling as you move back and as you move forward. It stays fluid and seamless. Okay, so let's go back to our original position. And we're going to start to coordinate the breath and complicate this by adding arms. So we're going to lift the arm opposite to where your weight is. So as I go forward, I inhale. And as I go back, I exhale. And in. And exhale. In. And exhale. So you're starting to notice what might be some patterns that you have. Is it difficult to shift the weight back and forth? Are there things happening in the back hip, in the knee, in the ankle, or the foot? And all of these are good indications of what's happening when you're walking and when you're running. What are your patterns? Okay, so just notice what is happening in the body here. Good, and we're going to do one more. Exhale back. Lower the arms, shift the weight into that front leg. Now we're going to start activating this right glute a little bit more and working the stabilizers of your supporting legs. So continue to engage your core. We're going to stay with a nice straight leg if it's possible. If you need to bend your supporting leg a little bit, that's okay. And we're going to start to lift that back leg up. Keep your hips and your shoulders squared to the front. Here we go. And 8 and lower. And 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here. Bring that foot down, shift your weight back for a moment to release that supporting leg. It always feels like that supporting leg works harder. Okay, next step. We come forward again. Now we're working mostly into this front leg. So if you're a beginner, you're still working on your balance, you're still working on all these stabilizers, you might want to have a little support here. You can put a chair, you can take a stick. I, of course, happen to have one right here. Take a stick, put it in front of you, just to support yourself a little bit as you build your strength. Once you're stronger, you can eliminate that support, which is ultimately the goal, okay? So I go back here again. Everything is engaged, connected. If possible, that back leg lifts. If you still need the support, you can keep those back toes on the floor. And we're just going to bend into that supporting leg and stretch. And bend and stretch. 4 more. And bend and stretch and bend and stretch. 2 more. Bend and stretch. Last one. Bend and stretch. Shift the weight back. That leg should already be really burning up a little bit. Next step, come forward again. This time, we're keeping that supporting leg straight. We're imagining that we're picking up a suitcase, we're picking up a weight, we're picking up a bag, whatever it is, off of the floor. What's important here, bring the chin down towards the chest a little bit so that the line of the back of your neck stays nice and straight and in alignment with your back, and you're not leading the exercise with your head, okay? So respect the range of motion that you can do. We always want to favor keeping our stability, keeping our connections over repetitions and over range of motion. So don't go too far if you're losing your stability, okay? And we reach down and press up, and reach down, and press up, and reach down, and press up, and reach down, and press up, and 2 more, down, press up, and 1 more here, down, and press it up. Oh, shift the weight back. We have 1 more combination. Now we shift the weight to that front leg and we're combining the 2 exercises that we just did. So you're bending the leg and stretching, reaching down and picking up. Take your time. If you lose your balance at any point, just come back to this position, reset yourself, and then start again. Here we go. We're going to do 8 all together. And bend and stretch, reach down and up. Bend and stretch, reach down, press up. Bend, stretch, reach down and up. Last round, bend, stretch, reach down and up. Oh, shake that out. Great work. Good. Now we're going to do the same work on the other leg. So just step your right foot forward. All those alignment protocols that we already talked about. So engage everything, lift everything up to the ceiling, activate everything, active through the arms, and start shifting the weight front and back, and front and back. So the first few, we don't add the arms yet. You're noticing patterns. You're noticing if you can stay lifted out of your hip joints and not sink into them. Good. And front and back, adding the arms. Inhale and exhale. Nice active arms, and up and back, up and back, up and back, 2 and 1, and good. Bring the weight to the front leg. Okay, get your hips squared, get your shoulders squared. We start lifting that back leg, and lift and lower and up and lower and up. Good. And lift. 4 more. Up. And 3. And 2. And 1. And shift the weight back. Notice how this gets your heart rate up as well. Next one, come forward. We're working mostly the supporting leg by bending and stretching, bending and stretching. Everything's active as always. Square the shoulders and square the hips. Lift that back leg if possible. And here we go. We bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and up. 2 more, bend and stretch, bend and up, shift the weight back. You probably noticed that you have one side that's easier than the other. We all have a side where we're more stable and one where we're more unstable. This is definitely my more stable side. Okay, third exercise, we come up. It's that imaginary suitcase, weight, purse, whatever it is that you're picking up. Remember, chin is down, nice straight line, squaring the shoulders and the hips, and we go reach and press it up, and reach, press it up, and reach, press up. 3 more, reach and press it up, 2, press up, and last one, and press it up. Beautiful. Step back, give that leg a break. Our final bonus round, bending, stretching, reaching down and up. Shift the weight, connect, square everything, and we start with the bend and stretch, reach down, press it up, and bend, stretch, down and up. 4 more, bend, stretch, down, up, and bend, stretch, down, and press it up.
Shake it out. Fantastic, there you have it. I hope you felt that you got a good workout, challenged those hip stabilizers, really strengthened your glutes, and felt a little cardio action happening at the same time. Now you definitely need to stretch these out. Be sure to check out my video here on how to stretch your hips. And if you like this, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so you can stay notified of any new videos that I post. If you think someone could benefit from these workouts, then please share the link, and I'll catch you on the next one. Till then, bye-bye.